Thank you. I now yield to the gentlewoman from California, Ms. Waters, ranking member of the full committee, for 5 minutes for questions.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. While I would like to really engage on this question of debanking, having worked on stable coins and understand what is going on, both with the big banks of America and with crypto, let me just say the big banks are not interested in opening up bank to the small people, to poor people, and they have debanked large segments of the communities of America already. With crypto, they're divided. Crypto talks about some of them, they want regulations, others do not want regulations. So I'm not going to spend my time talking about them. This fight is going to go on for quite some time. We must, however, acknowledge the takeover of the federal payment system by an unelected billionaire donor that took place last week. Despite resistance from senior officials, co-president Musk seized access to Treasury payment systems, including the sensitive personal data of virtually every American. I've heard from hundreds of people who are worried about Elon Musk having access to their sensitive data, including the impact on Social Security payments, Medicare benefits. What are the implications of this illegal takeover for the American people? And while we have been confronted with chaos in the past few days, and we're trying to figure out what's going to happen to those employees, those federal government employees have been told that they're going to be furloughed. They don't know what's going to happen to them. I was absolutely shocked when the President of the United States said to all of the departments that supposedly have people that are working in diversity, equity, and inclusion out by 5 o'clock. It sounded to me like some of those times that we witnessed in the past with communities that told people to be out by sundown, et cetera, et cetera. And so we can talk about what is going on with debanking all that we want, but America is in trouble, deep trouble, and it's not simply about what is happening here with the leadership of this government in America. They're all over the country. I just discovered that Elon Musk is threatening the president of South Africa. We worked very hard dealing with South Africa and getting rid of the kind of racism that was involved historically. And now they're being threatened because Elon Musk is going to open up a battery factory in South Africa. He wants them to get rid of the 30% participation that was fought for so that Black South Africans could participate. And so Trump is saying to the South African government, if you don't get rid of your diversity, equity, and inclusion, we're going to cut off all of the support through the USAID. USAID has been shut down, and it was shut down by the co-president, Elon Musk, and guess why? He's under investigation by the USAID. And so while we talk about debanking, that's an issue, and I'm going to tell you, the banks and crypto are going to fight it out. And I guess the biggest billionaires will win. Because that's what it seems to be all about in this country these days. And that is about billionaires and their power. So go on and talk about it, but I'm going to fight for the opportunity for the average person in this country, for the little people, to have some kind of banking services. We've been screaming about payday loans. We've been screaming about a lack of access for people in poor communities. That's not a big issue anymore. It's about whether the big banks and crypto are going to find a way to get along. So you all carry on with this today, but I want you to know I'm going to continue to pay attention to what the co-president is doing, what this president is doing, and the kind of rally that was seen over at the Treasury Department just a day ago where everybody came together, thousands of people, to say hands off our private information, hands off Social Security, hands off what is happening with the tax revenue in this country. With that, I know you're glad I yield back the balance of my time.